Hey guys, I'm Miss Mitchell. Most of you know me, I would think. And I've probably taught most of you before, and that was one of the best years of my life. And I know that this year is crazy, and 2020 has not been what anybody would ever thought. And it's going to be another one of my best years of my life because of you guys. So I'm super excited. I do want to tell you real quick. Mr. Johnson, our amazing principal, with help of our amazing assistant principal, Mr. Owens, have set in place some standards for the teachers to help prepare you guys if in some case that we do have to shut down and go remote learning. I'm sure that if you've been to another class period before you got to mine, that you've heard the speech. If you are signing on from home and you're not in my classroom, totally okay. You'll probably have heard the same speech in other classes, but it's not going to look like what it looked like in the spring, where you could just get on Monday and then not get back on till the next Monday. You will be required to do an engagement question every single day, and this is for attendance purposes. The state of Texas needs us to prove that you guys are engaged and that you are present. Okay, so I just want you guys to be aware. I'm not trying to stress you out or scare you, but it is not going to be like it was in the spring. Okay, this is going to be different. You will be on every day. You will be learning a lesson every day. I'm not real sure how they did it at the junior high, but when I was at the intermediate last year, I had to teach 2 lessons a week and 2 Zooms a week. So this is going to be way different. I'm going to be teaching every single day, and on Wednesdays we have virtual planning from 1 to 4. So I will be there for you if you have questions. I can even keep some of you guys that are in the classroom that are struggling. You can even stay after other kids go home, and we can work on some tutoring to make sure that you're on track. So without further ado, I'm going to just tell y'all a little about my family. Most of you know all about my family. So this is Derek and I. We have been together for 20 years. Crazy. This is our family. That's Derek, Maddox, me, and Maddie B. This is Maddox and Maddie B. One of my favorite pictures of them. Maddox's softball team. These girls are like daughters to me. Love them. Some of you know Maddox is a slapper, and a slapper's job is to get on base and to hit in that 5-6 hole. Yeah. She's super fast and is a wonderful slapper. Maddie B, her passion is basketball. She's my little basketball star, and she has the best personality. She's funny, and she's always cracking us up. Here's Daisy, our little 10-year-old schnauzer, and Coco. Her birthday's on Halloween, and she will be 5 this year. Now that you guys saw a little bit of my family and what we do on the weekends, we're either at a softball field complex or we're at a basketball court. Hardly ever are we at home on the weekends. And you may think that's kind of sad, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love it. I love watching my girls do things that they love. So, and it just brings me a lot of joy. But you guys, the ones that I've taught, and even the ones that I have not taught, the year that I had you guys in 3rd grade was one of the best years of my life, my life. And it was probably the best year of my teaching life. So when I saw 7th grade opening for math, I prayed so hard to God, please put me there. And he did. And so I'm here. And for the ones that have never had me as a math teacher, there may be a few things that may be a little odd to you. The number one important thing for me as a math teacher for students is for you to understand why. And I don't mean like a weird philosophical question. I mean like legit understand, why am I carrying a 1 over here to the tens place? Or why am I carrying a 2 to the hundreds place? If you understand why you're doing it, you'll understand and things will make sense and you'll be able to go forward. So I'm a really big firm believer. I did not really learn. I don't remember learning any math until I got into college. And I had this amazing college professor who taught me college algebra. She was really scary. I'm not even gonna lie. She scared me half to death. And one time I came into class late and I made a 0 on a quiz. But I learned more in that year than ever. She really told me why. So that really changed the game for me in math. I went from struggling to being a top student in the math class. So as someone who struggled at math at this age, and even in high school, I really want you guys to understand why we're doing what we're doing. So, but here comes another thing. I cannot read your mind. So if I'm pretty intuitive and I can like read people and body language, but I can't read your mind, okay? I'm not psychic. I mean, I wish God gave me that talent. He gave me a bunch of talents, okay? But that is not one of them. So I really need you to tell me, hey, Miss Mitchell, what you just said is like German to me. I want to talk 7th grade language to you guys. I want to make this easy for you. I don't want you to spend hours at home stressing out about a math test. I want you guys to have a relaxing year. I want you to understand math. And if you're in my honors class and you're getting ready for Algebra 1 next year, I want you guys to understand 8th grade math. I want you to ask me questions. If I can't answer it on the spot, and I cannot promise you that I can always answer right on the spot, but I promise you I will find out how to answer your question. And I want you guys to know that I love you all. I am so beyond excited. I have been so excited since I got hired for this position. And I'm so happy to be back at FJH, and I am happy to be back with you guys. You guys are the best, and I hope you all know how special you all are and how much I missed you and how much I love you. And we're gonna have a great year. And I know you can tell I'm excited and I can't help it. So I'm going to stop now. I'm not going to keep talking and blabbing. We're going to have a wonderful year, whether it's at home on the computers, living another quarantine life, lockdown, or if it's in this classroom, which I'm at my house right now, my kitchen table. But if it's in the classroom, either way, we're going to connect and we're going to have a fabulous, spectacular year.